Oh, good evening, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to another. Hold on. Something's shaking. Okay, here we go. Welcome back to another Censor Bar podcast episode. Thank you for joining me today. Unfortunately, it's just me again. Unfortunately. How you doing, son dears? How was your weekend last week? How was your week so far? How you been? How you been? Hamrul just messaged me saying he can't stay awake because winter is too much. I told him to go and rest. It's just me. I'm so sorry. I know. We promised we're supposed to be like 3 people here, but oh well. You're gonna have to make do. We don't get what we want. We don't get what we want. But perhaps I am all that you need. Anyway, how you doing? How you been? Any wild shit that's been happening lately, despite the title? My goodness. Hey, Rando, it's actually morning here. Oh, good morning. Good morning to you. Wow. So that means you're either really far behind or you are really far ahead. That's interesting. It's like 2 in the morning here. My God, why is it so... What are you doing up at 2 a.m.? Are you working like the night shift or something? God damn. Watch yourself, son. Damn, and I really wanted Rando to show Amaral to finish NTR commission. Yeah, I saw... Okay. I saw the... Sara, I saw the... what do you call it? The commission? Very nice. Very well done. Smexy. Unfortunately, once again, Amaral's not coming online, so we can't really go through it today. But, I've saved it. Don't worry. Thank you for the commission. I can't wait for Amaral and Mike to come back. Hopefully next week. They're both pretty busy. Well, less Amaral, more Mike. Mike's been really busy with his school and work. Amaral is just struggling to stay awake because it's winter, so it's really cold. You top that off with like a rough weeks of work. Yeah, I don't blame him. Thank the artist Mupans. He did all the hard work. Yeah. We'll cover everything when Amaral and Mike are here. Don't worry about it. Anyway. Yeah, sorry for the late start. Once again, OBS kind of crashed twice earlier before we started, so I had to once again run some checks, make sure things are working fine. I even forgot to make the announcement on Twitter before we went live. I'm so sorry. Rendo, you understand you're next. For what? I'm next for what? What's happening? What do you know that I don't? Toby is back to being janky. Yep. Unfortunately. Yeah, so hopefully the stream goes well today. Hopefully it doesn't crash again. Hopefully we get smooth sailing today. God damn. Wait, Mikhail, what do you mean I'm next, Mikhail? I'm still curious. I'm hung up about this. What do you mean I'm next? What does this mean? I found an artist to work on the mic commission, but I'm doing one character at a time. Please don't force yourself to, once again, double down on this joke if you can't afford it financially. I understand commissions are can be pretty expensive. I'm not sure how much you've already spent. Not that I need to know, but just don't go broke partaking in this joke. All right. We appreciate it, but don't worry about that. Oh no! God damn! Just give me a big dick. You know what I'm saying? Just make me feel happy in a fantasy for once. Yes. Have you guys heard about the what was that? Oh, god damn it. Was it 3-4? No. Was it Halo Studios or was it 343 Studios? I think it's Halo Studios. Studio Halo or something. The one responsible for making the most recent remake of Halo. You heard about the news about that one? Apparently everyone's being laid off. Well, not everybody, but you know, the game did so well they had to let go of staff. Makes you think, doesn't it? Studio Phalo. It kind of feels like it. I think a lot of studios feel that way nowadays. God damn. And then there was this what do you call it? Polygon article, which I thought was it encapsulates the what do you call it? The industry. Like the actual games industry. Well, let me see if I got it. Basically, there was an article saying, despite its massive success, the Halo Studios is firing people. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute. How stupid do you think we are? You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can find it. It was so wild, but it perfectly encapsulates the games industry and the games journalist. What do you call it? Not hypocrisy, but like the cover up, essentially. Where did I see it? I did not save the article, unfortunately. God damn it! God damn it! Yeah, I'm not sure if I can find it, but yeah, I'll look for it later, maybe during the break or something. But it was just wild, you know, wild to me. I heard about the Halo. Yeah, you're not the only one. Unfortunately, they never should have made a remake, but you know they did it anyway, and it flopped, and then now it's our fault, I guess. Yeah, I can't find it. I'll find it later. Don't worry about it. It's crazy. Anyway. Have you guys heard about EA being bought by Saudi Arabia? It's got like new owners now. Hence the title of the stream. You guys heard about that one? I think it got bought for like what, $70 billion or something? Was it $7 billion? Something like a massive amount of like insane, unrealistic amounts of money. Good riddance. You speak everyone's minds, Chewy Smokey. Where is it? I remember seeing it. Okay, maybe if I backtrack a little bit. Here we go. Is this the one? EA now gonna get English Arabian? Probably. Probably. Oh my god. Okay, let's see here. First thing they said is we're gonna cut loose ties, and BioWare's neck is now on the chopping block, and I think that's fucking funny. Okay, I think I got it. Did I not save this article? Okay, here we go. Okay, here's the article from Polygon talking about how Halo did so well that they had to let people go. Okay, let me just open the studio mode. Boom. There you go. Can you see this? My God. According to Polygon, this is by your pal Rags. According to Polygon, not only was Halo Remake a success, it was one of the best remakes of all time. They also called the Dead Space remake one of the best of all time, which is actually true. I'm not too sure about that, but it goes to show how low their bar is for that accolade and devalues that comment immensely. So we can see here a screenshot of the article. Halo Studio suffers layoffs despite success of campaign Evolved, the latest Xbox studio to be impacted, to which he highlighted at the bottom here. Halo Studios, the developer behind the recent Halo campaign Evolved release, which we consider to be one of the best remakes of all time, is laying off members of the team. So well, the game did so fucking well, the team did such a fantastic job that everybody now is getting fired. Well done. Campaign Evolved, Studio Evolved. Such success Much fail. Yeah, holy shit. But you see what I mean? You see what I mean? This article encapsulates the current industry and why it's failing, especially the games journalist side of things. Look at that. Look at that. Could you believe that? Could you believe that? Guys, we made such a good game. It was such success that half of you are now jobless. Get the fuck out. What the fuck, dude? I swear to God. My goodness. My goodness. You know, they write shit like this and then they wonder why nobody trusts them anymore. What a fucking tragedy. Or at the very, you know, but more so than a tragedy, it's more comedy, I guess. You serve your purpose. We're so good that we rewarded our employees with a nice long vacation. That's unpaid, by the way. Unpaid beyond the severance. What the fuck? What the fuck? My goodness. The industry's gotta go, man. It's gotta fucking go. It's gotta fucking go. I saw a comment earlier. Yeah, by Mikhail, GTA 6 pre-sales is still growing. Take-Two reported 1.39 or 1.4 billion in sales for quarter. Yeah, it's just, I got the article too. Well, I got not really the article, but I got the post that covered it. Let me see if I can find it. Nope, not this one, not this one. Aha, here we go. Let's go back. So this is from Pirate Nation. Take-Two has revealed that GTA 6 pre-orders are off to an quote-unquote exceptional start, according to CEO Strauss Zelnick during the company's latest earnings call, but did not disclose how many copies have been pre-ordered. The company reported 1.39 billion in net bookings for the April to June quarter. When GTA 6 pre-orders open, that represents Take-Two's overall business. My God, son. Holy shit. $1.4 billion already in the bag. Nice. Keep going, son. Keep going. Keep showing the games industry that they too can replicate your success by doing exactly what you do and being the greedy little shitbags you are. Yes. Yes. Make games $100. Yes. Please do. I can't wait when it becomes the norm. And what follows after is going to be so fucking ecstatic, son. I swear to God. Oh my God. Strap yourselves in, boys. Gaming is going to be wild over the next few months. No, not months, but, you know, for the next year or so. God damn. Anyway, here's some good news, I guess. Have you seen this one? Fucking wild. Resident Evil fans have found who they think is the real life Ada Wong. K-pop star Asa from Baby Monster has gone viral after fans noticed how much she looks like the iconic Resident Evil character. Fans say she could easily play Ada in a Resident Evil movie. Well, I mean, it's less so about that, but more so, it's like, yeah, unrealistic body standards, unrealistic standards for the beauty of women. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. You can't convince me. You can't convince me with that gay bullshit, man. If you want the characters to be as ugly as you are, by all means, son. But don't tell us that you can't have beautiful characters. My goodness. Look at that. It's a real-life human being, by the way. No. Wait a minute. No, this is the 3D model. This is the human being. This is the K-pop actress, and this is the Ada Wong in the latest Resident Evil remake. You fucker. No, this one. I heard it up. Quesadilla. Yeah, my goodness. Woo. God damn it. Also, this one, she looks made of plastic. Well, I mean, she's a Korean model, right? So isn't the not stereotype, but isn't like the cultural norm? Correct me if I'm wrong. You know, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. But from what I've heard from people who have lived in Korea and people who know Koreans, it's the cultural norm to get like plastic surgery. Like to the point where it's like a high school graduation gift from parents to get like what do you call it? A face job? Is that what you call it? Like a nose job, like the whole shebang, you know, like a facelift, face job, nose job, you know, just basically restructure. Plastic surgery on the face, you know, the whole thing. I found our DJ, Robert Downey Jr. for a role. It ain't a wild, god damn it, son. What a tragedy, yeah. Any Koreans in the chat? Any what do you call it? Any annyeonghaseos here? You know? I like chicken bulgogi. Have I scared everybody away with that one comment that until today nobody can find? The racial slander. Rando the racist. Oh my god. Which Korea? That's a good question. Which Korea? I don't know, West Korea. Oh my goodness. I saw an old post saying that the guy who played George of the Jungle movie made a good Leon. What was his name? Oh my goodness, what was his name? He oh man, he was like going around for a little bit a couple of years ago. Brendan Fraser, is that the guy you're talking about? Is it Brendan Fraser? Might be getting his name wrong. Robert Downey, yeah, Brendan Fraser. Yeah, Fraser. Yeah, Brendan Fraser. Is that who you're referring to? My goodness. Brendan Fraser. Brendan Fraser. Leon Kennedy. Hold on. Brendan. How do you spell it? Frazier? Oh, I'm spelling that right. Fraser. Okay. Brendan Fraser being a Leon Kennedy. Are you sure about that? I mean, if you squint hard enough, I guess you could say it's Leon Kennedy. You know, if you squint hard enough, you might see Leon Kennedy in this. I'm not sure. I don't think he's got like the facial features about it. Leon Kennedy. Okay, I mean that's just a joke, right? But let's go back to like when he was younger. What's a good one here? I want to be careful here. Safe search is off, so. Is this one? Is there like a nice photo of him when he was younger? Okay, how about this one? Leon Kennedy. I don't see any difference at all. God damn you, Hasashi. You got better eyes than all of us. I don't know. The guy on the left looks like a classic James Bond. You know, before all like the woke stuff got in, but you know, am I crazy? He looks like a James Bond double that got away. Yeah, I believe this scene is from the old Mummy as well, like the Mummy Returns. I'm not sure if that's the second one, but yeah. Interesting. I guess you could see a Leon Kennedy, but you know, I don't think he's got. I mean, there might be better candidates out there. Just saying. Wasn't there that one person that Capcom modeled after for Leon Kennedy? Hold on, Leon, the guy that you know, like the ladies wouldn't stop harassing because he was the actual facial. What do you call it? Facial model for Leon Kennedy. I can't remember which one. I think it was for the remake. Was it this guy? Apparently he's on the wiki. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This guy. Okay. Hold on. Is there anything that shouldn't be on the screen? No. Okay. Here we go. This guy. Edward Badaluta is a Romanian model who served as the character model for Leon S. Kennedy in Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4. These are the remakes, by the way. And Resident Evil Requiem. Oh, so they use the same guy too. Okay, he started his career in 2014 with Deja Vu Models. He currently works for Donna Models in Tokyo. Okay, where did this come from? Fuck off. Tokyo, Japan. He was on several catwalks at Gucci, Prada, Armani, and Valentino. Ooh, interesting. Among others, Edward Badaluta obtained the cast of Leon Kennedy in 2018 by Capcom. He was born in Bucharest, Romania, and currently lives in Tokyo, Japan. Oh, he must be sought after, son. God damn. He kind of looks like Joji a little bit, don't you think? You know? If you slap like a pink suit on him, I think he fits the role. What say you? My goodness. The hair is similar. I think to be identical, it would just need to be longer. I guess so. I like this logic. This is great. Leon Kennedy is hot, which makes me gay, which makes Leon woke. Shifting the blame, son. Fucking the... Oh my god, man. The mental gymnastics. My goodness. Oh my god. White Joji. Yeah, I guess so. You know, Romanian Joji. Slap a pink suit on him. Oh my goodness. I found the Brandon Fraser post on Twitter. Can I post here? I think links are not allowed. But if you can share with me what is the search query that you made, maybe I can find it too on Twitter. You know, just to be safe. We disabled links on like all platforms. At least I hope we did. My goodness. What is Joji up to anyway? It's been a while since we last heard from the Pink Legend. God damn. Yep. The actor Christopher Showerman would make a good Leon. This isn't like a you're not one guying me, right? You're not one guy. Okay, I'm gonna search it up. See what we got here. Let's see who makes the best. Let's see who makes the best Leon Kennedy here. Christopher Showerman. Well, not really. I don't see it. Him as Leon Kennedy? Not really. Not really. Links don't work. Okay, yeah. All right. Good to know it doesn't work. Don't see it. All right. Sarah, we're gonna look for what you made. What you suggested. Let's see if it's good. VIP series VR. Let's see what we got. Ooh, Brazil. X-Men looks kind of gay. Zendaya again. Zendaya again. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, mama. Okay, wait, you got like a date on the post? Because this guy is posting a heck of a lot on his timeline. You got like a timeline on this? About your Leon Kennedy post? God damn. Oh well. Did you guys know that there was a Resident Evil live action on Netflix? Did you guys know that? And they made Wesker black. Did you guys know that? January 28, 2026. Okay, let me find it. And let me put Leon Kennedy. Nope. Okay. I think I see what you're referring to? Ah, this is very, very interesting. Here you go. Are you talking about this one? This post? This is Brendan Fraser. Yeah, right. I guess I see it. Ah, okay. And then I see the how Homelander would make a good Wesker. Ah, that's interesting. Okay, yeah. Okay. This one I can see. That like on the right here, like above me on the right. I guess you could like if you got like the costume right, you can see a Leon Kennedy. Okay, I see it now. That's interesting. Interesting. That's good casting. Not allowed. Exactly. God damn. Yeah, this one looks quite decent, right? Yeah, it kind of looks quite decent. Interesting. And then this guy being Wesker, I guess it could work. He's a bit bulkier than what Wesker was, but I think it works. Very interesting. Unfortunately, the Wesker we got was this one. Let me see if I can find it. It was the guy that played what was his name? The guy from John Wick, the receptionist in the hotel lobby. Okay. What was his name? I forgot. What was his name? God damn it! What was his name? I got the guy. Hold on. Okay, this is not a good comparison. Okay. Okay, so this is Okay, I got two images here. Let me just open them up side by side so that you know what I'm talking about, okay? Okay? So, the Wesker that we got on Netflix is this one. Wow. How uncanny. If I'm not wrong, like, there's nothing wrong with the actor, right? It's just the decision of making him Wesker that I'm commenting on here. I like this guy. This guy did a great job in John Wick. No, it's unfortunate that he passed away right after the filming of the fourth John Wick movie. Lance Reddick. Yeah, exactly. Lance Reddick, that's his name. Sorry, I couldn't find his name in all the search results. Yeah, but he was next. He's Wesker. Like, look at that. Not bad, huh? I'd say it's pretty comic accurate. You sure this isn't a random scientist? No, he was Wesker, dude. He was Wesker. I know he's Wesker because I saw the clips. Of what do you call it? Of him playing Wesker. He looks like Blade. Yeah, kinda, doesn't it? Is this Blade? Okay, that might have gotten the wrong screenshot here. But he was Wesker. I'm not fucking around. He really was Wesker. No, this is not Blade, dude. This is from the Netflix Albert Wesker Netflix. This is him, dude. That's not Blade. That's not Blade. That's legit. It's Lance Reddick. I'm not fucking around. Oh my god. That's so funny. It was so funny, dude, watching it. It's like, it's so uncanny. Yeah. But he looks so much like Blade, though. Yeah, I know what you mean. But I'm serious. He played Wesker. Okay, let me see if I can find like a YouTube clip, right? Oh my god, it's so funny. You guys don't believe me. I'm not fucking around. Okay, hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me see if I can find like a clip of it on YouTube. It's so fucking funny. Oh my god. You thought I was fucking around. No, man. Okay, Lance Reddick Wesker. Let's search that. Let's see what comes up. Ooh, mama. Okay, hold on. Let me just mute this. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, boy. All right, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Let's. Yeah, you got a cocky bitch that nobody's interested in. There we go. Resident Evil. Resident Evil. I'm not fucking around. Resident Evil. All right. You thought I was fucking around. Nah, man. Some things you come across, you just don't forget. What is this alternate universe zombie baloney? They always gotta fucking infiltrate shit that's popular, son. They can never create something original because otherwise what would happen is you get a Concord. You get a High Guard. You get shit nobody wants. The reality of people not interested in the bullshit that is your lame, woke, feminist, slop-driven agenda gets what do you call it? Gets shoved up your shoved in your face. The reality that nobody wants this shit. Blade, but instead he's killing humans instead of vampires. Where's the zombos? Well, you're not gonna get zombos here, and if you do, they're all probably gonna be white. Just saying, you know. Just so funny. That's funny. We have played at home. Yeah. We have played at home. They call him the kitchen knife. Oh, that was, all right. Somebody got to the joke before me. Okay, here we go. It looks like a knockoff blade called knife. It's like that. What do you call it? You guys remember when? Oh, okay. Why is this not going away? Widget's failing. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, let me see if I click this. Okay, it seems like the widget's failing. Okay, I'm gonna have to refresh. I'm not sure that I can. There he goes. Okay. All right, cool. Sorry about that. But you see what I mean? You see how insane this is? I'd have the same feeling had they casted Jennifer Lawrence as Sheva. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're crazy, the Jax. Are you crazy? Huh? What's the matter with you? You're misogynist. Don't you understand that liberal white women make the perfect actresses? My goodness, exactly. But that's what they don't get, the Jax. That's what they don't get. We just want authentic casting with good actors. Stick to the source material. My goodness. Oh, well. What were we talking about before all of this? What do you call it? What were we talking? I lost my train of thought. Let's move on to something else for now. Anyway. Yeah. EA. Slapping the shit out of Haram BioWare. God damn. God damn. I got the article for it too, but you know. Let's warm ourselves up as we move on. Leon casting. Oh, that's right, Leon casting. Okay. We'll probably return to that after. Well, let's talk about EA today. So I want to talk about this because this might be signs of how things might change. Who knows if it's for the better or not? What is it? Liam Hemsworth or Chris Pine? Okay, all right. The widget's failing again. All right, hold on. I gotta refresh. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. Liam Hemsworth or Chris Pine as who? As who? Is it to play as Sheva from Resident Evil 5? Liam Hemsworth or Chris Pine? I think Chris Pine might make a better Sheva. Maybe Liam Hemsworth can play like that male African officer that helps in the sidelines. I forgot what his name was. Paul or something? I can't remember. Oh, Leon. Okay, Leon. Not really. Liam Hemsworth. Nah. They both have too strong a jawline for for, what do you call it? Leon Kennedy. Chris Pine would make a good Jill Valentine. Exactly. You get what I'm saying, son. All right. Let's go here. Let's talk about this. My goodness. EA is reportedly thinking about selling BioWare. Please do it. Fucking do it. According to industry insider Mike Straw, the report says EA is looking at ways to reduce costs after its recent Saudi-led acquisition. The BioWare and BioWare could be one of the studios considered for sale. You know what I think? I think they should just shut it down. That's my honest opinion. I think they should just shut it down. Completely fucking reset. Get everybody out. These are the problems. Get them out. Fuck off. You know. Or cut them loose. Cut them loose. Let BioWare do its own thing. You know? But get rid of the rot one way or the other. Anyway, moving on. So it says here, this is from Hazador Gaming. EA could be looking to sell BioWare and other IPs following Saudi Arabia takeover. So there's links to an article. Let's look at what the article is talking about. So this is from Tech for Gamers. EA looking to sell BioWare and other IPs following Saudi Arabia takeover claims, Insider. Ooh, Insider. So the story highlights is EA could sell BioWare and some other IPs under its care following the Saudi Arabia takeover. There will be mass layoffs at the gaming giant to cut costs, and some studios might be closed. Yeah, shut them all down. Honestly, just shut it all down. The company previously tried to sell BioWare in 2025, but talks eventually fell through. Exactly. It ain't worth the trouble, son. Just shut it down. Fire everybody. These people have infiltrated the gaming industry. They are the problem. From the game directors to the fucking writers to the fucking, what do you call it, the consultancy or whatever fucking DEI programs they got running around in the studio. It's too much of a fucking, you just got to cut it loose. Cut it loose, start fresh, hire the right people for the job, get better directors, better writers, people who know that what sells is a fucking good game, not a game that's filled to the brim with ideologies, agendas, messagings that just beat the shit out of the player emotionally and psychologically. Just make something fun, something that people can use to escape a hard day's work. My goodness. Anyway, EA's acquisition by Saudi Arabia's public investment fund finally closed this month, making the gaming giant a private entity with over, here we go, $20 billion in debt. Think about that for a moment. Holy shit. Imagine buying something only to then be $20 billion in debt. Who's in the debt here? Hold on. Does this link to somewhere? Okay, I want to understand this really quickly. EA to rack up 10 times more debt than Ubisoft as part of Saudi Arabia takeover. Okay, how long is this article here? It's pretty short. Okay, I want to understand the debt, okay? From asking developers to make titles for in-game ads and to pricing FIFA, I guess FIFA 27 higher than the Ultimate Edition of GTA 6, EA has a habit of setting the wrong trends in the gaming industry. The gaming giant has been under fire for its upcoming takeover by the Saudi Arabian Public Investment Fund ever since the official announcement last year. The merger has already been approved by most regulators, including the European Union. Ooh, and it is set to be finalized on August 4th, 2026, which is 4 days ago. As it turns out, EA will be taking an exorbitant amount of debt following the takeover, even beating competitors like Ubisoft in the metric. Why it matters? EA might not be affected as much as Ubisoft by the massive debt, but considering the company's history, it's highly probable that employees will face the brunt of any financial failures. For comparison, this is by Mike Straw Media. For comparison, as of March, Ubisoft had just over $2 billion in debt, and it continues to restructure and cut costs in large-scale moves. EA will have 10 times that, which is $20 billion. All right. As reported by Mike Straw on X, EA will be racking up $20 billion in debt following its $55 billion takeover led by Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund. Okay, interesting. PIF is financing the deal with $36 billion of equity investment and $20 billion in debt financing, leading the gaming giant going private and taking on this exorbitant debt. So basically, I guess they bought it for $36 billion, which they bought it for $55 billion, of which within it is a $20 billion debt. Okay, so the company is actually worth 36. Okay, correct me if I understood wrongly. So that's why they're in $20 billion in debt. So my understanding is that the Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund said that I'll give you $20 billion, you got to do what I do now, or something like that. To put this number into perspective, EA will have 10 times more debt than Ubisoft with just over $2 billion. All right, we're at that twice already. Despite owing a much smaller amount than EA, however, the French gaming giant has been cutting costs and restructuring to improve its financial position. Yep. They cut 2,000 jobs in the last 3 years alone and recently fired developers after the successful release of Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. Really? Was it successful? I doubt so. We kind of covered this game like a couple of episodes ago. And how it's an actual downgrade instead. Am I missing something? My goodness, when you consider how EA CEO Andrew Wilson was recently criticized for taking a major bonus thanks to the success of Battlefield 6 while firing developers who worked on the game, EA's future after going private doesn't sound too enticing. Really? I mean, it depends on the leadership, right? If Saudi Arabia buys EA and they start lashing the people who fucked it over, I think that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, moving on. So now that we understand why they're $20 billion in debt, the deal has certainly had its critics, with some even claiming that EA will now turn into a sequel machine. Well, they're going to make money somehow. Considering how the company just announced that it will cut $700 million in costs leading to layoffs, EA isn't doing a lot to silence the critics either. As it turns out, layoffs might just be the beginning, as the new owners may even sell entire studios and IPs. Why it matters? Despite stumbling in recent times, BioWare is still a legendary developer with iconic games and franchises under its wing. Hence, selling it could be a mistake. I doubt so. Like, in my personal opinion, just shut it down. Shut it down, cut the fat, let them cut them loose. You know, either let them do their own thing and sink on their own, or just shut it down and then start anew. You know, vet the people involved in BioWare. You know, okay, you can work, you can't work, you led to the fucking downfall of the Dragon Age series, so you get the fuck out. You know, if it means that you only keep 10% of BioWare, the people who actually work, or, you know, the Pareto principle, where 20% of the people do 80% of the work, keep those 20%, let everyone else go, and then start making games afresh. That's my personal opinion. This shit's been going on for too long. It's rotten to the core. It's going to be very difficult to salvage this, in my personal opinion. Anyway, that's actually a good point. The Saudis love their supercars. My goodness. Yeah, imagine if they actually fixed Need for Speed. God damn. I used to love Need for Speed, man. Need for Speed Most Wanted. My goodness, what a fucking fantastic game. They don't make games like that anymore, son. Oh my God. Exactly. Go woke. Get bought by oil barons and then get liquidated. Get refined in the oil refinery, my friend. Come out gold. There are rumors of them planning to sell Dragon Age and Mass Effect rights. Well, I hope they do. I hope they do, because God knows that these two, what do you call it, phenomenal series have been fucking abused and led to rot for the longest time. Especially Mass Effect. When was the last time you heard of a Mass Effect game? You know? And, you know, and what they did with fucking Dragon Age Veilguard. Ooh. And then the fucker who was like the creative lead, or was it like the director of the game, who was in charge of the fucking terrible result that Dragon Age Veilguard was. They fucking went to, what was it? Was it Insomniac Games, or was it Cyberpunk or something? Where they're now the lead writer for that particular game. I forgot where they went. Let me see if I can find. Okay, let's finish the article first. Let's not jump around. CD Project Red's it's compromised too. It's compromised. Trust me. Point matters. Selling it could be a mistake. Okay, so this is from Mike Straw Media. Again, 100%. They're going. Okay, so he's responding to the tweet. I believe that you wrote EA considered selling BioWare. Do you think they'll revisit that? That is in. This is 3 days ago. 100%. They are going to be looking at several ways to cut hundreds of millions per year. Everyone I've spoken to expects large-scale layoffs within the first 6 to 12 months. As reported by Mike Straw on Blue Sky, EA could look to offload BioWare in its bid to cut $700 million in annual spending. While answering a fan's question, the insider revealed that mass layoffs will happen at the company in the next 12 months, and entire studios like BioWare could be closed or sold off. I mean, unless you got someone who's willing to, like, buy a tragedy waiting to happen, I think it's better to just close it, in my personal opinion. Oh my goodness. And I know it sounds mean. I know some people might say that, oh, you know, you're basically encouraging or cheering on the people losing their jobs. Well, my rebuttal to that is, well, you never respected your job in the first place. Because if you did, you wouldn't have created shit like Dragon Age Veilguard. You wouldn't have sold out to a fucking ideology. And to the people who actually wanted Dragon Age to succeed, who were stuck in BioWare, and they wanted the game to succeed, well, go find a job somewhere else. You're competent. You'll land on your feet. Everyone else, they got to burn with the industry, man. You got to get them out. You got to cut the cancer loose. Moreover, EA will look to auction off some of its IPs, but Mike Straw isn't sure which franchises are on the chopping block. Regardless, the sale of BioWare alongside its tentpole games like Mass Effect and Dragon Age is now highly likely. According to the reports from last October, EA also attempted to offload BioWare after the failure of Dragon Age: The Veilguard. However, talks to sell the studio fell through, and the gaming giant instead decided to greenlight Mass Effect 5, which is currently in production. I never even heard about this. With EA showing full commitment to the IP, it's too fucking late, son. You are washed. You are gone. Get out of here. However, the mandate has now changed after the $55 billion takeover, as former BioWare lead writer Patrick Weeks predicted. The studio's existence is on thin ice under new management. Get them out. Get them out. Do you think selling a studio with iconic IPs like Mass Effect and Dragon Age is a good idea? Yep. What franchises can EA auction off to pay? Oh, this is just getting you to write in the comments. Engagement, baby. Engagement. Throw in Hail Mary. That is the absolute state of EA. God damn, son. Mashallah, brother. You will be whipped, you intoxicated fuck. Whoopsh. Now you will be known as Halalware. Get the fuck out of here, Bio. My goodness. You know what my suspicion is? My suspicion is that EA is probably going to cut everything out. Everything. And they're probably just going to keep FIFA. You know, from what I understand, like the Saudis love supercars. They love, soccer or football, depending on where you're from. I don't know. I feel like this is a good thing. Like, actually get rid of these fuckers who don't respect these IPs that made the development studio legendary in the first place. You know, sell the IPs to developers that would actually respect the what do you call it? These franchises. You know? Like, come on. Look what happened to Star Wars. EA bought the rights to Star Wars, and then they fucking sat on it. And the franchise basically rotted with EA. Up until they made, what do you call it? What was that game? The one where you played as, like, not a rogue Jedi, but the Star Wars game with, like, the Dark Souls mechanics. I forgot what it's called. Last Order? Fallen Order or something like that. My goodness. Look at how they fucking ruined Battlefront. Was it Battlefront? Yeah, Star Wars Battlefront 2. Or like the remake. Fallen Order, there we go. Survivor and Fallen Order, there we go. Those were good games. Fallen Order and Survivor, exactly, yeah. But up until those games, every other game fucking sucked. Especially because of the egregious and greedy microtransaction bullshit. You guys remember Battlefront 2, or was it Battlefront 1? Where somebody did the calculation on how much you would need to spend in order to play as like a Jedi character or specifically Darth Vader. And it's like thousands of hours of gameplay to get like a shot at playing Darth Vader. Or on the other hand, you could like just pay money or something like that. It's like insane. It was so fucking greedy. EA's magnificent at forgetting good things. Yep. Tell me about it. Oh my God. Well, hopefully under new leadership. But let's be honest here. If the Saudis don't fire before they shut down the studios, what the new Saudi owners should do is basically fire all of the directors, all of the management, the people who fucking drove EA into the fucking ground. Get rid of them. The people who fucking pressure the developers to make games in a certain way, to implement certain marketing decisions. Get these people out, because so long as these people remain, the games will not change. Right? The perception of the company will not change. You got to get rid of the people who called the shots up till this point. You got to get new people involved, people who have a clear sense of direction and goals, who want to make good games as their core value in the game company. Then you might start seeing some change. You know? Because if you keep hiring the same people, you're going to get, if you put the same people, if you leave the same people at the helm, you're going to get the same results. It doesn't matter how often you change the maintenance crew. It doesn't matter how often you change the crew itself, so long as the fucker holding the steering wheel keeps driving into a fucking wall, you're going to keep crashing. Counterpoint, who fucking cares, man? Games industry is fucked forever. Well, we do, gamers. The games industry might be fucked forever, but only, in my personal opinion, only on one side of the aisle. And that is the corporate AAA side of the aisle. Because when all of that fails, what's left standing is indie developers. Indie developers or AA studios are basically how Palworld became a thing. You know, how Hollow Knight became a thing. What was another game? How Megabonk became a thing. How Vampire Survivors became a thing. You know, they were created by people who wanted to make good games. They filled the void. These people will be left standing. You know, barring any illegal moves of like wanting to own ideas and IPs and, you know, trying to shut down the indie scene, barring any of that, indie developers and AA studios would be what's left. A banger of a game comes out and gamers will review bomb it because some lady was in the credits as a consultant. We don't deserve good games anymore. Oh, trust me, if she's involved in the game, it's not a good game. And if anything, why would you lack the principle to allow someone who shits on you, your customer, the customer base? Why would you allow someone like that to run rampant in the industry? It's just self-defeating. Have you played Slay the Spire 2? No. No, I haven't. Is it not a good game? Yes, it is. It's enjoyable. But it's about principle. It's about principle. The fact that she's involved already means that the game could have been better. We can do this again, perfectionism. You were there when we went through the, what do you call it? The whole shebang about Anita being involved. My goodness. You got to have principles, son. You don't reward the people who would not hesitate to shit on you, given every opportunity. You got to stand your ground. You got to let them know they're not welcome. You got to gatekeep. Otherwise, if one gets through, more gets through, and that's how we got the fucking downfall of video games in the first place. Because there was no gatekeeping. My goodness. Anyway, here we go. This is a good summary. I don't want to give money to someone who attacks me for no reason. I respect the game, but not the person getting money from me. Yeah, exactly. You don't want that kind of shit running around. You gotta have some self-respect, son. Or dear. Anyway, we are going to go on a short... we kind of exceeded the time a little bit here, but usually after like 60 minutes, we try to go... Well, not we try to go, but we do go on a... What do you call it? A 5-minute ad break, but we don't have ads. So it's just a break, you know, just stretch a little, grab a cup of water, maybe go to the bathroom. We'll be right back. Don't worry, everybody. Don't go too far. BRB. quicker than usual, but, you know, everybody back? Everybody good? Mm-hmm. What's the toilet break? Hopefully you didn't pee your pants. God damn. Damn, poop time record. I'm sorry, man. He's like, you left streaks on the floor. Left the trail for you know, Sherlock to come find me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. I'm going to save this photo of this Korean model. Ooh, that's a pretty woman. All right, here we go. One wipe. Yeah, one wipe. That's all it takes. One wipe. Who cares if there's residue? God damn. All right. Here we go. Oh, man, that's funny. Here's another thing that I wanted to bring up in regards to the layoff that's happening. Basically, in my personal opinion, this post encapsulates, or at least it helps to predict what may be happening in the games industry in general moving forward over the next few months, if not a couple of years. Oh no, I forgot there was a stream today. Don't worry about it. So we're kind of like halfway through. We started a little late today because of like technical difficulties. OBS kept crashing a little bit, so we had the stream was delayed a little bit. But don't worry. We're about halfway through. You still got some time left. Don't worry. If anything, you can always watch the VOD. Don't worry about it. You know. And also, before we do continue, god damn it, I don't know why it did not show this earlier or why there was no alert at all, but here we go. Did this come out on the screen? I don't remember seeing this. But thank you, Dejex. This was like an hour ago. Thank you so much for your $20 donation. Was this sent during what do you call it? Like the opening screen? Because an hour ago was like, oh no, we just started an hour ago. I don't know why the widget did not show this up earlier. What the hell? But anyway, thank you so much, the Jacks. Once again, you gotta stop, son. Please don't do please do not repeat what happened last week. Please. I will ban you if that happens again. Right? Once again, Mikhail, do not. You've done enough, Mikhail. I will ban you. Don't, what do you call it? Compromise your financial standing right now. Okay, you've done enough. All right? All right. Anyway, what do you call it? Yeah, okay, so what I wanted to talk about was this post. Actually, you know what? Before that, here's a little animation for the. Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, you know, Mikhail, I'm not fucking around. I'm gonna time you out. Okay, I'm gonna time you out. All right, I'm being serious here. You do not give us any more. You've done enough. Okay, I'm gonna time you out. This is a final warning. Don't. Okay, I got you open right here. Damn, what a legend. Yeah, you gotta stop, Mikhail. Okay. Where you go? Where is it? Where's the options? Pop out. Here. Where's the... Okay. The man goes through stream elements directly. Yeah, because they asked last week what's the platform that takes the least cut, and I didn't lie. I told them it was Stream Elements, and then they just wouldn't stop. Anyway, so this is once again to thank both of you because combined both donations exceed $100. This is for both of you. Oh my God. Did this play? Just in case it did not. Here we go. I swear to God, you son of a bitch. All right, here we go. Here's the animation. I hope you like thunder thighs. Please, please, please stop. All right, Miguel, I'm going to time you out. All right, I'm going to time you out. Thank you so much for your donation, but I did say to stop. Please don't force yourself to what's the word for it? Don't what do you call it? Don't compromise yourself any more than you already have. Please. Let me see if I can get this right. Hopefully I don't like permanently ban you. I hope I'm spelling your name right. Underscore. I hope I get this right. All right, here we go. Space, and I think this is seconds. Let's hope I don't permanently ban you, son. All right, here we go. Hopefully this works. Boom. All right, we appreciate it, Mikhail. Well, I appreciate it, Mikhail, but I did warn you. Please, please, please do not financially compromise yourself. Please. Please stop. Okay, you've done enough. You and the Jacks have both done enough. You've done way more donations than we get in like years. So please stop. All right, save that money. Save it for yourself. Give it to someone else who needs it. You know, don't just spend it all here when you're having a good time. You know, that's how bad things happen financially. Please, please. Justice for Mikhail. Yeah, for now. All right. He'll be back. Don't worry about it. It's just, you know, I gotta set a precedent here. I don't want people actually like abusing their finances here. We're not that kind of channel. All right. Who do you think we are? Like what? Dark Side Phil or something? Ooh, call out, man. Call out. All right. Please watch yourself. Oh my God. All right. I feel bad now. I feel bad now. Ooh, I want to talk about shit, but you know, I feel bad now. God damn you. All right, hold on. Speed running a band in speed running a band in random stream. How long was the timeout? 300 seconds. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Oh my goodness. What is it I wanted to do? I forgot. Okay, we just click this one and open this and then get this tab ready. All right, give me a second. Oh. Here we go. All right. There you go. You're back. You're back, Mikhail. I hope that was a good. I hope that was a warning. I hope that warning was good enough. Please stop. My goodness. Oh my God! Did you, you fucker, man? I was just about to switch screens, man. My goodness. By the way, Mikhail, are you back? I unbanned. I untime you out. Are you back? Let me know. Let me know if it works. How else would you let me know? I don't know. My goodness, the Jacks. Oh my God! Please witness me. My goodness. All right, the Jags, you're getting bad too. What was here? The Jacks. Oh my God. My goodness. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's the Oh no, we're getting like spam now. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is supposed to encapsulate everything here. Oh my goodness. Yep, unbanned. Okay, so it works. All right. Dear God. Okay, stop. Please stop. I want to get to the topic, man. Come on. Oh my god. Great way to let Rando know you back. Oh my, I should have left you out. I should have left you fucking, what do you call it? Timed out, sir. Please remember that Twitch takes 50%. Okay? Twitch takes 50%. So please remember that. And my god, Dartolos. Thank you for the $10. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. So this is for everything. It happened so quickly. I didn't have time to click on like the animation separately. All right, so I'll play one to encapsulate everyone's support so far. All right, I do believe this is the one. All right, here we go. Whoops, wrong one. All right, here we go. Here's another one. Here's wrong one. Here we go. You guys are pushing my limits. Please. All right, serious question though, right? All right, jokes aside, serious question though. Mikhail, are you okay financially? I hope you're not like pressuring yourself financially. Like, could you at least let me know if like you are like pushing your wallet? Like you and the Jax. I mean, the Jax has proven before that he's okay financially with this, I guess. But even still, like, I hope you both are not like really financially pushing yourself. I'm not rich, but oh my god, Mikhail, stop. I'm gonna refund some of these if possible. All right. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please stop. For real. All right. I'm gonna. Okay. Technically, it was last month that he said he used his monthly budget. I mean, that's one way to look at it, right? Well, I guess I'm running out of animations to play. The Rabbit Dieters, the Jackson. Yeah, oh my god, please. All right. You know what? I really am going to time you out for like... I'm not going to untime you out this time, all right? Because I don't want you to give any more. Because honestly speaking, I really am worried for you financially if this is your situation. So I am really going to time you out, Mikhail. This user has had 1 month actions. Take it apart. All right. I'm gonna time you out for real this time. I really don't want you to financially compromise yourself anymore. Time out. Here we go. All right, for real this time. All right. You gotta stop, and then we'll what do you call it? We'll continue in the stream for now because I still want to talk about some stuff, man. Come on, I want to go through like one post. All right, see you later, Mikhail. I did warn you. Mediocre Mikhail. The Jax, you're also getting timed out, son. I warned you too. All right, please don't financially compromise yourselves. Please, this is me genuinely asking you. Time out. Space Jax. All right, here we go. See you later, both of you. May the bonk be with you. Yeah. Boom. All right. Let's move on with the stream for now. Let's go through this one. What do you call it? what do you call it? Let's go through one post that I wanted to talk about. Let's minimize. This is the wrong browser. All right, here we go. Studio mode, stream PC. Okay, so this is a post that I came across in regards to the Microsoft, no, not the Microsoft, what do you call it? The Halo Studios layoff that's currently happening, because on LinkedIn, there are people claiming that they've been let go from Halo Studios. Yeah, I'm not sure if I got the post for that. Maybe not, but basically, no, you fucker. You fucker. My God, son. Dude, if you're gonna do this, just wait till you come back. What are you gonna use a different account? My God. This is not Mikhail, though. I don't know. I really don't know what to believe anymore. I don't know what to believe anymore. It's like it wasn't a permanent timeout, man. If it was you, it wasn't a permanent timeout, man. All you can do is just wait. Oh my goodness. Completely new guy. He's innocent. I'll get the fuck out of here. Bullshit. I call it bullshit, man. Oh my God. Just wait a little bit, man. I swear to God. All right. Anyway, moving on. Thank you for the generosity. If you are Mikhail, thank you. If you're not, thank you. Not Mikhail. Oh my God. Only here will you get tabbed out for support. I love it. Dartolos, you're walking a fine line, son. Watch yourself. It's like your third donation this stream. Or is it your second? 1, 2. Your second donation this stream. You watch yourself, son. Definitely not the same guy. Fucking McKillen. Okay, moving on. Anyway, let's talk about this. Okay. Okay, so this is in response to the Halo Studios being letting go of their staff after the recent successful, quote unquote successful Halo release. And so this is a video of basically how everybody feels. Oh shit, hopefully the music doesn't play. All right, so this is massive layoffs at Halo Studios are currently underway, and everybody's dancing, everybody's cheering more or less. It's kind of how everybody feels, as unfortunate as it is, that's how everybody feels. And there'll be a post that explains why. Anyway, in response to this video, somebody says, "I don't know why people are celebrating layoffs like this when people actually responsible for the shitty games you hate aren't going anywhere and all get bonuses. That sucks too. But here's the thing: we want them laid off too, right? We want everything to be burned down and shut down. And this is a post that basically encapsulates what I feel is the games industry moving forward, like the attitude that's moving forward that gamers have towards the game industry. And let's go through the post here, and then I'll share more thoughts. So this is from CS. I hope I'm saying this right. CS Aura Gul. I hope I'm saying this right. This scope no longer works. This is in response to the post we just saw, where I don't know why everyone's celebrating layoffs. Okay, here we go. This scope no longer works. Highguard was made up of a ton of ex-Titanfall devs, a massive cash injection from Tencent, who are notoriously hands-off, and gave them 100 Chinese employees and given one objective: make money. I beg to differ. I'm pretty sure there's more than that. But, if this being the primary objective, yeah, that I would say. And they couldn't do that. We see this pattern constantly. Double Fine, Ninja Theory, Undead Labs, the list goes on, given unlimited money, time, and freedom, and they had nothing to show for it for years. Bethesda had 1,600 people working on Starfield, and where does it show? Yeah, exactly. Oh my God. The new Halo doesn't even have multiplayer yet, and it has an esports team of like 10 people. That's an esports team? I didn't know there was an esports team for the new Halo, goddamn. Bungie had like 3,000 employees when they got bought by Sony, yet all they were working on was Destiny 2 content and had no other projects at the time. it begs the question, what the fuck do these people do all day? By the way, Bungie has abandoned Destiny and is now working on Marathon, which, by the way, is failing. We've seen what they do, and it's fuck all. We've seen what they've produced, and games made today take longer to make, run worse, look worse, cost more, are less fun, are made by more people, and they just fucking suck. Because the people making them fucking suck. It's that simple. There is no conspiracy that the evil hacking corporations are conspiring to dump billions into making games shitty on purpose, and every failure is their fault, and every success is in spite of them. While it is true that higher-ups will often push for financial incentives that may harm the final product, I would say will, most of the time, especially in the AAA industry, they are not the ones responsible for the writing being bad, running poorly, or looking ugly as fuck, or being boring or lecturous. I would say that they do play a part, but not. They do play a part. They're not completely innocent. But I see where he's coming from. The fact is, the AAA industry has been infested by an elitist club of theater kids who are there solely to check boxes for investors and government grants, and have treated this art form that you and I care so much about as a charity designed to provide endless welfare to a club of weird communist freaks who hate you, hate games, and hate themselves. Going back to the topic of Anita Sarkeesian. They think that they should be allowed to break your toys as much as they want, be shielded from any and all criticism, and given constant second chances when they repeatedly fail to deliver. And you are required to keep funding this unsustainable system. By the way, the unsustainable system is getting more expensive every year. Remember when games used to cost $60 and they're about to cost $100 next year? They think they should be allowed to break. Oh, no, I already read that. No other industry in the world functions like this. None of them have produced anything of value in the better part of 15 years. Yet we're all expected to be super sad that the free ride is over and these people will actually have to do their fucking job for once or find a new one. Everyone with a soul either left or was laid off over a decade ago. The layoffs don't go far enough. Fire them all, shut their studios down, go back to teams of a few dozen actually talented people with smaller budgets and shorter time frames. And we've seen this work out actually, like Lethal Company, Among Us, these culturally defining games that have come out in the past like 5 to 10 years. Games like Vampire Survivors, which basically kickstarted an entirely new genre. You got games like, once again, Hollow Knight. You got games like Magabonk. You got games like, what's another one that released recently? The Hollow Knight sequel. Pal World. That's the one I was thinking of. Like, you got these fantastic games being made by fantastic people. And this is what the games industry used to be, not whatever this AAA slop is nowadays. And that's why I feel like this is a good observation. Balatro, that's a good one. Balatro. Deltarune. I've never played Deltarune, but I've heard, good things about Undertale. Deltarune, not so much. Because I got a family that play Deltarune, and, they're mostly disappointed. With Deltarune, with the later chapters of Deltarune. So I'm not too sure, but Undertale was a fucking phenomenon when it came out. My goodness. But I know me neither, but I know it has a huge fan base. Oh, it's got a very vocal fan base, Undertale. My goodness. So, we got all these fantastic games that keep coming out, but they're not given the recognition that they deserve. Why? Because the games industry is a fucking circle jerk. That's what the Game Awards are. That's what these AAA title in the first place is. Who slapped the title of AAA? It's incredibly disingenuous to say that Among Us is better than Starfield. That's an emotional argument. Who's to say that Starfield is better than Among Us? It's not an objective statement. I get what you're trying to say, but it's not an objective statement, son. Anyone could replace both games in that statement, and it would still be right. Paid Oscars route. Exactly. The games industry, not the games industry, the game awards, all a circle jerk. Everyone is patting themselves on the back, telling them how proud they are that they made the latest shit. The latest shit for everyone else to basically just suffer with. You know what I'm saying? And then here comes all these little indie games, indie companies, indie studios, indie developers start making games like genre-defining games, games that break the mold, games that innovate on what gameplay should be like. I guess I'm thinking of Pal World and how they innovated like the quote unquote Pokemon formula. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to recognize these companies, these games, because it basically destroys the, what do you call it? It destroys the narrative that the AAA companies want to push, which is you don't get to ask for better. You just play what we make and you buy whatever we tell you to buy. On what it's fun. Yeah, exactly. You know? So, it's basically that. As the games industry, as we move forward, the games industry might fix itself, but not because it would be because we choose the better option. It would be more likely it's because of their greed. It would fix itself, but not in the way you think it would. It's not by AAA industries thinking, AAA studios going, yeah, we should give the players what they want. We should start making good games. We should start like writing better stories, creating compelling gameplay, start focusing on what players actually find fun. It's not going to be that. It's going to fix itself because the AAA industry is going to run itself into the ground. They're going to blame everybody else, but they're going to burn. They're going to burn. No one's going to save them. They're going to go, it's going to be a fucking mess. And while all of that's happening, what's going to be left standing, as I've said in previous episodes, and I apologize for being a repeat, what do you call it, a broken record, but barring any foul play, what's going to be left standing is what created the games industry in the first place. Good games being made by good developers who have their sights on the right goal, which is to make a fun game, compelling experience, a fun experience. And it's going to be glorious. We just need to wait it out. Here's hoping. My goodness. X33 getting Game of the Year as indie still frustrates me. Wait a minute. Why does it frustrate you? Game of the Year as indie still frustrates me. Why does it frustrate you? Why does it frustrate you? It's interesting. Were you not happy that they won Game of the Year? Remember, that same award show gave Astro Boy, was it Astro Boy? No, Astrobot Game of the Year in a year where Black Myth Wukong, Stellar Blade, and Warhammer Space Marines released, if I'm not right. Is it because they're French? Oh my God. Is it because of this? My goodness. That's so funny. Yeah, but once again, like, just to put it into perspective, it's the same company. It's not the same company. The same game award show that gave Game of the Year to Last of Us 2, despite Ghost of Tsushima coming out in the same year. Now, we don't talk about Ghost of Yotei, but Ghost of Tsushima, there was a reason why that year in particular, they were fucking deceptive and fucking, what's the word for it? Afraid of showing the sales numbers for The Last of Us 2. I would have considered E33. What do you call it? Shit, I forgot the name, but it was Expedition 33 indie. Are they not indie though? I guess you could call them double A studio. I guess they're not indie in the traditional sense, right? Like a small group of developers, less than 10 or around 10. The mushroom vendor in Yote probably had the wrong shrooms. Yep. Clear Obscure or something. Yeah, Clear Obscure. Yeah, once again, it's a circle jerk. I mean, if you're talking about an award show where 90% of where the results, no, where people who don't play or buy the games make 90% of the vote results. It's kind of sus, don't you think? Don't you think that's kind of suspicious, a little off-putting? That the industry itself decides what's game of the year and not the people who bought the games, you know? Oh my god. I remember the people who made Mixtape called themselves indie, but they really weren't. Yeah, we talked about it on stream. They were like funded by some multi-billionaire family or something like that. You know, they're like hiding as like an indie studio. Basically, it's one of the tactics that I feel is what the quote unquote AAA industry would try to partake in. Is that they would lie about being indie. They would slap the title on themselves, hoping that they would get support from gamers and players because they think that by having the title of indie, that's where the money would be. It's not about that. In fact, the market for indie is way harder because if your game sucks as an indie, people just don't buy it. But not like they care because they already got the money anyway. It's like that game. What was that game? The infamously known as the Lesbian Night game. I think it was X Voto 1348 or something like that. Like they did like games like that were developed with government funding. They got like $750,000 in from like the Italian government to create the game. And so it's just a grift. They all they needed to do was get the game out there. Fill the check boxes, get the game out there. It doesn't have to sell because it doesn't need to make money. It's not about profits, it's about taking the grant for yourself. Oh my god. My goodness. Probably the funniest thing that Mixtape has on it now is that if it gets nominated for anything at all, it will be immediately obvious that a bribe happened. Well, not just a bribe. It's basically just, not to use the term over and over again, but it's just a circle jerk. You know, if Mixtape gets nominated for anything, it's you know that these people are giving each other hand jobs under the table. You know. Oh. I feel like they don't really understand what makes certain indie games fun. No, they don't understand what makes games fun. Period. They're just slapping the title of indie to trick people into supporting them because they believe that the title is what brings in the revenue, for lack of a better term. Okay, here we go. Somebody explained here 30 devs. Hold on. I want to see what you're responding to. I can't seem to find the comment, unfortunately. Okay, I'll just bring this up then. Buzzword. That's the word for it. Yeah, buzzword. Okay, here we go. So, Expedition 33 had 30 plus devs. Team Cherry is only 3 people. Who is Team Cherry? Sounds familiar. 3 people. Team Cherry. That sounds so familiar. What games did Team Cherry make? That by itself doesn't exclude devs. Supergiant Games has 25 to 35 people. What makes Expedition 33 not so indie was the funding. Yeah, I think they had like a couple $1 million or something. Silksong. Okay, Hollow Knight. Okay, no wonder this sounds so familiar. Okay, Team Cherry. Yeah, so I get what you're saying. Like Expedition 33 had like I think their budget was like a few $1 million, which is not really indie, quote unquote indie budget, you know. But the developers are ex Ubisoft employees who felt like they were just wasting their time in Ubisoft because they weren't making games. So I guess you could call them indie, but perhaps the more accurate term would be AA studio. You know, people who broke broke off from the norm that was the AAA industry. So yeah. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so this is a good summary of it. Expedition 33 is still, by all technical terms, indie. It's just not classic indie made in a garage that people usually like more. I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. I guess they exceed the threshold, yet they do not meet the threshold of being AAA. You know? You think indie, you think like, what was that? What was that game that was made by one guy? Megabonk, the original Undertale. I believe... What was that game? Vampire Survivors, I think, was made by like 5 people, and then they eventually expanded to like 12 or something. Well, $8 to $9 million in budget. Oh man, I thought it was like 2. That's interesting. Interesting. Yeah, so you know that's the games industry. It's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a fucking mess. You know, and with how the world itself currently being a fucking mess. It might just pile on each other. You know what I'm saying? The fact that, what do you call it? The conflicts going on, which drive up the prices of like resources and technology, which you know has like an indirect effect down the line. And then you got like stupid ass decisions of like wanting to get rid of physical games, you know, physical copies of video games, which we all know there's an ulterior motive to this. It's to get rid of the ownership, the idea and concept of ownership from the, what do you call it? From the people, you know? But the more they strangle everybody, the more there will be a need for something else to replace the demand. If they're not going to meet this demand of like physical games, of good games, of good narratives, you know, someone will come along and naturally fill the void, barring any illegal moves, once again. Because everyone could play dirty like Nintendo. Thankfully, Pal World seems to be winning the court case. But until they actually win officially, I'm gonna be sitting down. You know, until it's officiated that they won, I'm gonna be wary. My goodness. I remember when Dave the Diver developers stating plainly that they're not indie, but the Game Awards still labeled them indie for the award. So indieist. Interesting. Wasn't there a game that turned down even appearing on the Game Awards show? Oh, okay, yeah. I think it was Megabonk. Right. I think it was Megabonk. The developer was basically invited to be on the Game Awards show, but he turned it down because he said like this was my first game. Because like something about like the category being like this is your first game, like your breakout game or something like that. And he basically said that it's not my first game, so you can't put me here. So he stepped down. Yeah, yep. Interesting. Dude, my PS5 warned me that I couldn't play Ark Knights Enfield because of my age. I'm 21, bro. Oh my, that's scary, son. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Let's that if anyone needs a premonition of what a digital age, a completely digital age looks like with constant online access through a fucking corporate service, this is what it is. The PS5 literally telling you you can't play video games because we said so. Holy fuck. You need to be over 30 or very depressed. Holy shit. Hasashi, thank you for your warning. That is scary. Imagine if you bought a fucking video game, or rather, imagine if you downloaded a video game from the e-store, and you wanted to play the game. And then it tells you, all right, first you got to verify your age. Show me your face so that we can save the information on the database. Oh, it seems like the AI thinks you're 5. Oh, too bad, even though you bought the game at full price and the game's actually downloaded on your console. You can't play the game because we won't let you. Welcome to the digital age, buddy. Oh my god. You can't because fuck you, buy or slop. Oh my god. Holy shit. I hope you get that fixed. Otherwise, just download the game on PC, man. My god, Hasashi. I'm sorry to hear that you're being barred from playing a video game despite being a fucking adult. My goodness. What horrors are they barring you from? That's a good question. Hey man, if you want to know what you're missing out on, just go to the Randoiz YouTube channel. I made a video for Enfield. I think there's like 2 videos now. My, that's scary. That is scary. Oh man, imagine being locked out from the console because the console thinks you're underage, even though you're an adult. God damn, what a fucking... That's dystopian, man. That's dystopian. It starts with video games. What else would it expand to? You know? Those horrible pairs of thunder thighs. My goodness. Oh. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely fucking sound logic. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. You're not old enough to do anything that you want to do, but you're always old enough to do things that we want you to do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But Kayashi Kasara, thank you for watching the video. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. makes me happy to know that all that effort was not wasted. Mm-hmm. My, sucks. Fucking sucks. Oh well. Remember that the most powerful thing that we can do as consumers is nothing. Not that we can't do anything, but all we have to do is literally nothing. Don't buy the game. Don't open your wallets. Pick up a book, go and read. Find some manga. Just don't do anything. Let the slop rot. That's the most powerful thing we can do. My goodness. Guess what I did during my band rando? Oh, you fucker. You fucker. I swear to God. Don't force me to start ignoring your support set. I swear to God. Don't, once again, please don't financially compromise yourself. Honestly. Please don't. Oh my God. Yeah, this is scary. It's 2036 and your car turns off every 200 miles to verify that you're still old enough to keep driving. It sounds like a joke, but cookie cooker. What I've read, I can't remember what is it about it. I'm sorry, what the specifics are, but I've read that cars that have like a digital dashboard, like fully digital vehicles, there are talks of like laws that want to be implemented where if the vehicle feels or notices that you are speeding, it literally, or at least you're going over the speed limit, it would literally physically slow itself down against your will to match the speed limit. That's fucking insane. You know? And then I've heard of things like they're gonna start charging you a monthly fee in order for you to access certain features of your car. Think about that for a fucking moment. Imagine that you won't be able to deploy your airbags unless you pay $20 a month. Imagine that. That's not fucking out of, it's not impossible now. You know? I've heard about these things, certain things being implemented in vehicles. Buy this DLC to keep driving your car. Yeah, they're already doing that with, like, I think it was a motorcycle airbag vest. Like, there was a company, I can't remember which one, but a motorcycle airbag vest that you put over yourself that would activate if it sensed that your motorcycle has crashed. It won't activate unless you pay for like a monthly fee. I can't remember what the brand was, but when I heard that, I went, holy shit, this company needs to go out of business quick. Because that is insane. You know, a concept like that will take off in today's day and age. My goodness. I can see them having a higher subscription tier for faster charging. Exactly. Yeah, you can imagine all sorts of things. You know? Just remember that when everything's digital, you don't get to drive. The car drives you. Let me say that again. When every vehicle becomes electric and automated, you don't drive the car. The car drives you. And that means that you have no autonomy. You don't own the vehicle. You know? Holy shit. Holy shit. Even the most law-abiding citizen speeds up to pass vehicles on the highway. Imagine being slowed and killed because your car was programmed to. Exactly. Exactly. Old cars are about to be really valuable. Yeah, that's why I personally buy analog. I got a motorcycle, right? But I specifically did not buy an electric one. Well, first of all, because it sucks and the design's all kind of shitty. But second of all, it's really scary riding a electric motorcycle because it's silent as shit. You don't know when it's behind you. But more importantly, it's like analog is where it's at. Like if you want control over whatever you own, get analog. Maybe public transport can be viable if it doesn't suck too much. I think they're keeping public transport shitty on purpose, in my personal opinion. Like, how do I say this? Like, you won't buy the solution if there's no problem. So first they create the problem. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can't relate to. I can't really relate to like. I've seen videos of how piss poor like public transport is in like the West. But coming from Singapore, where our public transport is like considered, I guess, world class. I guess I can't really relate, but I can understand. It's my suspicion that if they wanted to sell you a solution, they would probably, if they wanted to sell you a personal solution, they would create a public problem. Random motorcycle or maxi scooter? Motorcycle. I got a cruiser. It's what do you call it? See if I can find a photo of it. Because in Southeast Asia, we got like a different what do you call it? Motorcycle license system. So you start off with really small motorcycles. You can't just like, it's not like I think in the US, you just take one test and then you can buy like whatever bike that you want. In Singapore here, it's different. There's like 3 levels of licenses, each giving you the ability to ride a bigger motorcycle as you progress. But you start out with like really small ones, nothing exceeding 200 cc's. And so what's a good looking image of the motorcycle that I have? I guess this is the one. So this is a. Why is it so big? Hold on. Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay, it's zoomed in. So Honda Vario. No, man. Honda. Okay. In case people don't know what a Honda Vario is, let me just show them on the screen. Honda Vario. No thanks, man. It's like no different than a Honda Sniper. No thanks. My God. It's practical. I'm not gonna lie. A Vario and a Sniper are practical as shit, but it's like, dude, come on, man. Okay. Here we go. Open image. Okay. So this is really okay. So this is a Honda Vario. This is really popular in Southeast Asia because of its practicality, right? Like getting driving licenses in Singapore is hard mode setting. Yeah, absolutely. It's fucking strict, son. It's fucking strict. And really expensive too. Anyway, here we go. Here we go. So this is this is a Honda Vario. I mean, if you want to be practical, sure, but it's got no style. In my personal opinion, I know some people would live and die by this motorcycle, especially if you live in like countries like Indonesia and what was it? Thailand, Vietnam. What was the other one? Philippines. The bike that sus people ride. No, not really. I mean, sometimes you see like 7 kids riding this shit on the highway in Indonesia. And once. Oh my God. Which is like the wildest thing I've ever seen in Indonesia. Brazil Southeast is full of those. Exactly. Yeah. It's fucking great. It's a fucking phenomenal bike, man. It's a fucking phenomenal bike. I'm not gonna lie, all right, but it's not what I'm after. All right, for me personally, I got this model. It's a Honda Phantom 200cc. It's a cruiser, but it's the smallest of its kind because that's what my license allows me to get at the time. And in a country as small as Singapore, you don't really need anything larger than this, unless you plan to like travel. Like into the neighboring countries. This is not my bike, by the way. This is a random image I found on online, but this is basically the bike that I have with a sidecar. I have NMAX 155cc 2024. Ooh, interesting. I mean, so long as it's practical and it serves your purposes, sure, anything works. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so that's another thing. A Vario gang riding around one each color like a damn Power Ranger episode. Yeah, that's how prominent the Vario's presence is. But in Singapore we got like what do you call it? We got like something called the Honda Sniper, which is just as popular because of its practicality, right? It's light, the fuel economy is great. I mean, compared to the other bikes in this country, it's relatively cheap. Although vehicles here are fucking expensive. Rando rides behind puss. Yeah, exactly. I got names for my vehicles. You guys know that, right? I don't have a car, okay? Because cars are like fucking expensive here. It's like $100,000 in for like what do you call it? A sedan. Like a Toyota sedan. It's like 50 to $100,000, depending on the car that you buy, on the sedan that you buy. Like a Toyota Prius or a Toyota Camry it's like 60,000, 50 to $60,000. It's insane. You can get it for like 10K, if not 15 in the US, I believe. What do you call the bike you keep crashing? What's the bike that I keep crashing? I don't remember crashing anything. I've never crashed my bike. Or a Honda Wave. No, I don't have a Honda Wave. No. Yeah. Is this like a joke? What do you call the bike you keep crashing? Oh, right. Okay, so if I ever had a car, I'd call it the Green Sin. My bike is called the Olive Blasphemy. The company vehicle that you see playing on the BRB screen It's called the teal transgression, otherwise known as the TT. Oh my goodness. The green sin. Yeah, you guys remember the green sin? That's a callback. But if I ever get a car, which I probably won't in this country, because if you buy a car, you'll be in debt for the rest of your life, essentially. If I ever get a car, I'll call it the green sin. My motorcycle, currently called the olive blasphemy. You could probably guess why. Anyway, that's enough about motorcycles, but yeah. Thank you for your short disinterest in this topic. Oh. Let's close this. Let's close this. Ooh. Hot Korean model. Here we go. All right. Well, we passed the 2 hour mark already. Oh, well, okay. I guess we've been streaming for slightly long enough. Thank you all so much for joining me in today's stream. Probably going to call it a stream soon. We really blasted away from the indie conversation. Yeah, but what else needs to be said? I'm like a broken record at this point. I keep repeating the same points. So I hope it's not too repetitive, but it's basically what I honestly believe that the direction of the industry. Don't worry about, not don't worry, but what else is there to say? Every week there's something. Just when you thought that the AAA industry could not get any lower, every week they surprise us. But it does not change. In my personal observation, it does not change where things are headed for the industry. And the constant reminder is, don't forget that the most powerful thing we can do as consumers is to basically just do nothing. Speak with our wallets, basically. Anyway, we are going to call it a stream soon. Thank you, everybody, for sharing your time with us. Thank you for your generosity, your support, your time, your presence. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast episode. I hope you have a good weekend ahead and a good week after. Sorry once again for the late start. Sorry that Mike and Amrul can't join us recently because of, the personal matters. But I'll try to get them online next week. Hopefully they'll be free enough. If not, awake enough. Yeah, and thank you to everyone who supported financially today. Once again, jokes aside, with the, with the timeouts and the bans and whatnot. Please, and this is me sincerely saying this, please watch yourself financially. We don't want you to be financially compromised. It's all fun and games when you're having fun laughing and then you start spending like crazy. We don't want you to jeopardize yourself in this moment of, like, I guess, for lack of a better term, ecstasy. So please watch yourself financially. Please only support us with what you can afford, not what with you would like to afford. Because we don't want you to be in a harder situation because of the streams, right? Bro, I've been waiting since 2013 to show support. Yeah, I know, but you gotta space it out, son. You don't just dump everything in one stream. You gotta feed yourself first. We would rather you be able to feed yourself first before you give us what's the remainder. But that's not to say that we don't appreciate it. We do. It's just we're more worried about you financially first. All right. Anyway, thank you, everyone. And to top it off, I might as well just play this one more animation. Don't blow your load. You gotta edge it. That's a good one. Okay, here we go. So I'll play one more animation. This is for the last few bits of donations that came in towards the end. Here we go. Where's the one animation that I did not play? This one. I guess this one then. And here's one more. Yeah, okay, okay, end stream. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Look at that. Another ending screen. Oh, is the music playing? Yeah, okay, it is. Sorry. Look at that. My God. You guys gotta stop, son. I don't have enough of animations to create a variety. It's just the same four I gotta make more, son. My goodness. Anyway, Mikhail, thank you for the portfolio that you sent. You know, thank you for showing me what you can do. I'll get back to you soon about some plans, I guess, if I can have any. But yeah, thank you for taking the time to compile that portfolio, that demo reel. Look at that. I want to appreciate the credits just a little bit longer. Oh, yeah. All right, that's enough. All right, take care, everybody. Good night. Thank you for joining me today. Have a good weekend. Have a good week. See you next Friday.